Hello, hello, and blessings as we enter in February with a beautiful full moon. We're going to go ahead and get our card for the week. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit, for guidance for everybody tuning in. A card for the collective. PELE, sacred fire of transformation. That is beautiful. And her message to us is sometimes it does take a lot of work and time to find the place where you are safe. She had to go to many places, and every time seeking for refuge from her sister, and every time she would arrive at a new place, she would see if she would be safe, and her sister would still be able to reach her and bring harm to her. And so that is her story that teaches us again, until she arrived at her final destination, where she is safe still today, where she reigns. And so that again is her message for us, is it takes time. Now, whether that is a physical place of safety, whether you are looking to see physical safety, or maybe it is emotional safety, maybe it is about healing, maybe it's about different ways to get to this place of safety so that you can create something, whether it's a new life, a new business. And let's see what we find here in the guidebook for PELE, sacred fire of transformation. And so here is her message, and we're just going to, without looking, we'll look away at this beautiful day here in Santiago, Chile, and see what her message is. Where my finger lands, where I feel the energy. Trust that the unmistakable sense of alignment that comes when you discover your rightful place, and don't hesitate to claim and protect it, not out of selfishness, but because honoring your sacred space allows your unique gifts to flow into the world. PELE reminds you that sometimes destruction is necessary for creation. So trust your body's wisdom about where you truly belong. Ooh, she flew away. Where do you truly belong? Pay attention to physical and emotional responses. Now, this could be a place of work, could be a group of friends, it could be a relationship, could be a physical place. That is PELE here on a windy day in Santiago, Chile. And again, she is our goddess for the week. Now we're going to go ahead and set up, not yet with the Sacred Mothers. We're still going to be doing the Sacred Powers. We're going to do, for the pick a card, okay? 3 pick a card. So our objects for today will be this little goddess. It will be this little Espíritu. They match in color. And this a little white dove. So breathe in and see which one is calling to you. Remember, you will write these down, and together, along with when we pull for the signs of your horoscope, they will tell you, they will lead you to your message for this week. And I am working on all my paperwork for the move As soon as I finish that in the next week or so, I will begin working on our workbook for these. Okay? Meanwhile, I'm practicing doing these videos. So let me know, do you want short, little brief places in the video like now where I share a little bit about the everyday? Or do you want it to be more straightforward, just pulling cards? Let me know. Let me know what you think. Okay? And now again, breathe in. Thank you, Spirit, for our message. If you chose this beautiful, very happy goddess here, you have Bridget. Ignite your sacred creativity. Now, this can come in many different ways, right? Your creativity is not just art making or music or theater. It could be cooking. It could be singing. It can be poetry. It could be chalk painting on the sidewalk. What else? What else? Let me know in the comments. Now, if you chose this Espíritu, you have Ariadne, finding your way through the darkness. What are you going through right now? Would go right with PELE, right? Know that it's a journey, but you will get to what it is that you are hoping for, that you're looking for, what you're manifesting. Here is the dove, if you chose the dove. Ooh, Aries, keeper of sacred discord. Let me see what, nothing comes up right away for me to say about her. And usually because she is just because keeper of sacred discord. Oh, also look at the numbers, okay? Numerology, Bridget 8, Ariadne 4, Aries 15. So let's see here in my little book. Okay, so Eddie's message. When she shows up in your reading, she's bringing wisdom about necessary disruption. This might be an uncomfortable truth that needs speaking. She guides you to wield your energy with wisdom and discernment. She reminds you that challenging the status quo should come from integrity and a genuine desire for positive change, not from ego or spite. Trust that your impulse to challenge a situation, when guided by truth and compassion, may be exactly what's needed to initiate genuine progress. Your willingness to face conflict can carry you towards a meaningful transformation. Beautiful. Okay, so those are those three. We're going to leave those out of the pile. Thank you to this alligator, the messenger, to give us clear messages with our 3 cards for this week. Mary Magdalene. This is an altar card, not an oracle card, by the way. So we will pull her out of the way and let's go ahead and see. So if you are earth, or for air, for water, and fire. Okay, so we have, oh no, you all, I need to fix this one that they broke in my suitcase. Earth, air, water, and fire. This is why I still have some sculptures available in the US. Make sure to grab them now, because shipping them internationally, I think it will not be possible. All right, so breathe in, breathe out, air, water, fire. We're going to start with earth. Thank you, Spirit, for this additional and final message for each one of us. For earth, oh, beautiful Hestia, sacred hearth and flame. What is calling you home? What are your quote-unquote domestic duties as you see them? What are the things that you do that make your place a home? What are the everyday things that you do that really stoke that fire of warmth, of love and connection? Okay, so that is for earth. For wind, air, there's wind. Asita's scared of the wind. Oh, we have Daphne, protector of sacred paths. Let's see what Daphne's message is. That would be me too. Happy birthday to all of us. This time of the year. Daphne, when she appears in your reading, she brings wisdom about sacred refusal and the power of choosing your own boundaries. Daphne shows that sometimes the most powerful protection comes through stepping away entirely and choosing an unexpected form of sanctuary. Trust that when you honor your boundaries and choose sanctuary over struggle, you create not just personal peace, but inspiration for others to embrace this way of living. Connected, grounded, peaceful. Your ability to say no with clarity and grace becomes a permission slip for others to honor their own boundaries, creating ripples of authentic living that extend far beyond your personal sphere. That is beautiful. Thank you, Spirit. And now we have a water. Ishtar, our main goddess for this deck. What is her message? What is her message here? Ishtar, here we go. I'm going to do bibliomancy with her as well. In matters of sharing yourself, Ishtar guards the power of selective revelation. Do not share access to your innermost treasures with everybody. So this week, be careful and have your discernment turned on high about what you share, as it creates magnetic poles rather than exposure. Complete transparency can scatter your power. So this week, choose carefully who you share with, yet remain open to the gift of friendship and relationships. Trust that strategic connection amplifies rather than diminishes your sovereignty. Beautiful. And last but not least, we have fire. And we have Angitya. I have a feeling that we just had Angitya. Did we not? And I wonder if I'm doing them in the same order. These elements. I have to move them around. If so, let me know. Okay, we'll do some bibliomancy for Angitya. I did start with the tabs. I don't know how helpful they'll be because there's so many of them. What I really need to do is to print out the extended version of this, which it is available as a PDF download, by the way, for those of you who are interested. And it is an unedited and longer and with images of each card. Okay, Ankitya. So this is a time for discernment. Another one about when to remain still and watchful and when to take swift, decisive action. Honor your rhythm rather than forcing yourself to match others' pace. You can this way access ancient knowing that connects you to your deepest power. So maybe some people, for example, maybe this is in regards to a relationship and someone is asking you to move faster in it, or maybe this is in regards to an investment. I don't know. It can be so many different things. So you put that, and then you pick a card, and then you look at PELE and you put it all together. So that is the workbook that I'm working on to have finished by the end of this month, February, so we can have the rest of the year where we can use it every Monday. And Basita, she's afraid of the wind.